I'm so focused right now, I only got time for money and blessings. It's your girl, Candy Hustle, and you're now tuned in to Dope Chick with Ambition podcast. Let's go.
Baby, won't you come my way? Got something I want to say. Can I keep you on my
Welcome back, DCWA fam. Listen, we are doing a one-on-one episode. This is long overdue. I know we have guests sometimes, or we'll have my guest co-host, and we'll chop it up and all that good stuff. But I know y'all be like, Candy, we want you all to ourselves. So here I am. We're gonna catch up on a little bit of celebrity talk and trending topics, and I'll give you a little bit of glimpse of a life update. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, hi, my loves. How art thou? It was just January 1st, and it is now January 21st, and tomorrow will be June 17th. Exactly. Time waits for no one. It moves fast, and you can't get it back. So, use your time wisely. Respect my time. If I make time for you, you better respect it, because if you don't, you're going to get a knuckle sandwich. Nah, I'm joking. But no, for real. Use your time wisely. Respect people's time and all that good stuff, because time moves so quickly. Now, I wanted to talk about something else, y'all. Be mindful of your engagement. It all is connecting, which leads me to something I saw on social media. It was talking about small talk. And this, I think he's like a podcaster as well, but he goes by the name 19 Keys. Yeah, like he's like a speaker and everything like that. He was saying that small talk is part of like slavery or something. Is similar. I guess he's like saying it's like a slavery mindset or something. But I don't like small talk. You know what I mean? And it's so ironic that in the last episode, my guest said she's not, too big on small talk either. So with the whole small talk thing, is just like, this is what small talk is. I'm going to give you a perfect example. Text messages were designed for short messaging systems, right? Hey, on my way. Hey, how are you? Just checking in. Nothing to hold deep, long conversations about, right? You need to pick up the phone, right? So small talk is this guy, he's infamous, and I'm gonna talk about something he did later on, but he's infamous on hitting me up saying, hey, you. That's a pet peeve of mine, because I have a name. I was given a name for a reason. Stop hey youing me. And I think because I don't really like him like that, that's the reason why I get bothered by it. But like, hey you, and it's the same type of interaction. Hey you, what's up? Oh, nothing. What are you doing? He don't be having nothing going on. He don't be talking about nothing. That's small talk. You're not talking about nothing. And I have to take accountability because I allow it, right? He should have been blocked, because at the end of the day, it's just like, what do you want, sir? Are you bored? Get an activity. Go play on somebody else's line. Stop small talking me, right? And so that's small talk. Small talk is reserved for a certain time and a certain place, right? But if you're a small talker, you don't have anything to add. You're not big on, deep conversations and things of that nature. I'm not really fond of people like you, right? So yeah. So if you think that small talk is like related to slavery, let me know. DM me and tell me, because that was hilarious for him to say. But yeah. So life update. Oh, let me see what I can tell y'all, because I don't know how y'all be wanting to know certain things, and I'll be like, I'll be dodging certain Oh, I got my hair done. Shout out to my girl D. So before the new year arrived, I was determined not to come into the new year with out my hair done because that's just my aesthetic. I like to have my hair done. I like to have my, my nails painted. And if you catch me ever and my nails aren't painted or I don't have my pressies on, it's not me going through a midlife crisis. It's just me either giving it a break or I just didn't make it to where I needed to on time to get serviced, or I couldn't put the pressies on because it all takes what? Time. But that's just me. I like to, make sure I look nice. And no shade to people who don't wear nail polish, because I saw Yandy say something about that. Somebody jumped in her comments, Yandy Smith, somebody jumped in her comments. It was like, you never have your nails done. I'm like, damn, y'all really be having so much like audacity to like check people on their appearance and y'all don't even know them. Like what gives you the right? And so Yandy, went in. I wouldn't have said anything, but she wanted to elaborate. And she was just like, I've never worn nail polish. It's just not my thing. And so it is a lot of natural nail girls out there. Some girls just don't like that whole thing. They'll probably get a manicure just to clean up, the hangnails and things of that nature, or just take care of their the appearance of their healthy nails. But other than that, they're good. No paint, no acrylics, no gel, no nothing. So yeah, I like something on my nails because I feel like if you pose with your hands or if you talk with your hands, put something on them. That's just me. Now, I got my hair done. I did the flip over Fulani braids with the little goddess in it. And baby, when I tell you, being a girl, being a woman, it's a lot. It's a lot. And especially if you care about your appearance and you like to get your hair done and you like all that stuff, it's a lot. So shout out to my braider D. We went with this style because for one, it didn't require too much time, and for two, it was just something different from my typical knotless braids. So it's a design in the front and then flip over, to the side. I can flip it from the left or the right, and I like that versatility. So I was like, okay, I want this style. And baby, so she provides the hair, which is great, but I had to go get the hair to make it look, exotic and islandly. Is that a word? If it's not, that's the word I want to use. Anyway, so she sends me to go get the hair. Now, it's this one beauty supply store I go to, and they make sure they have a young Black girl. And I like that because if you don't know, you got to get people that do, right? So she I ain't about to be trying to, do this myself and control all this stuff. I'm about to get little Kiki, bring her in here, and she going to communicate with the people and push this product. I feel you. So my little homegirl was in there, and she was able to tell me which brand. She was like, the girlies are getting this one. I was like, yes, the girlies. So she's in tune, right? And she also is a braider. So I got the curly hair. I used Empire. This is pre-promo right now. I don't care. I'm not a person who like wig promoter, like hair promoter, whatever, all that stuff. So I don't care. So I used Empire Bohemian hair for the curliness. And I went long. I wasn't expecting to go this long. I got 22. Yes, long. And I love them. And I was like, okay, I'm going back to the gym as far as, really working out. Because what happened is that towards the end of the year, I reduced it a little bit. I'm still, in my health zone, focusing. I reduced it. And then I had an issue with my gym membership. No shade to the gym, but how I get my membership, it was just crazy. So I was finally able to get that corrected. And I went to the gym with my braids in, and I felt like you can get a good workout in when you're not too concerned about your hair. So went in, a new year, new me. The hair is flowing. I love it. And I'm not going to lie, hair brings a certain type of, every hairstyle brings a certain type of I feel like the attention that you receive. So whenever I get my braids, baby, these men, I be looking like, what am I giving off? Like a sex demon? Like what energy am I giving off? Like, It's crazy. Like, no, y'all, I'm the same person. Like, every hairstyle, I'm going to really start clocking it. Like, taking notes. Like, he looked at me like he wanted to put me up against the wall and rip my clothes off with this hairstyle. Like, it really be like, whoa, okay, this hairstyle was attracting this type of energy and this type of, it's crazy. I'm not lying. You guys really have to, like, be with me to really understand what I'm saying. It's crazy being in a Scorpio. Like, my life is like a movie. Sometimes it can be rated this and rated that, but rated... I'll tell you about that a little later. So, what else? Back in the gym, I went this time with a personal trainer. Yeah, it's Act 2. Yes, I'm in my weightlifting era, right? So I'm doing the RDLs, getting the squats in, and I'm doing it with weights now. When I started the gym at the beginning of the year, last year, I was just doing cardio, like, let's get physical, let's get physical. Ooh, yeah, sweat, baby, sweat. I was just doing it that way. But now I'm in there like, who on my way? Nobody, I don't see nobody, on that T Grizzly, like on my, ready to lift that weight, like, what I'm pressing? What? Man, this 425. I'm joking. Powerlifting, like, yeah. Got my weights. Yeah, right. Those weights are a little intense. Like, I'm not a small chick, but I felt like the weights, I'm not trying to catch hernia. Trying to be in there. My cousin be like, oh, no, you could do it. You be underestimating yourself. No, brother. My body older. I ain't got it in me like ASAP from Paid in Full. My body weak. I may look, but I'm weak. Yeah, listen, I'm not trying to catch hernia for nobody. I have to maintain this body. Thankfully, I haven't gone to the hospital like that in my years. I haven't had any type of situations where I had to be down and out. And I want to keep it like that because I'm very mindful. I move very cautiously. But I am getting in the groove. I feel like my form is getting better with my squats because at first I was pushing from my feet. And that knee let me know that, baby, you doing it wrong. And I'm just like, my knee. I can't be walking with a knee brace. It's gonna fuck up my swag. So then I was on TikTok looking at the girlies, like, how am I doing this? Like, what's going on? And then I figured this is a cheat code, y'all. Do the squats without shoes on. Because at first I thought it was nasty and dirty to be in the gym without your shoes. But listen, if you want to get down and get low, taking off the sneakers may be beneficial. And like my cousin said, you can throw your socks in the wash machine. I got a wash machine, so it's nothing. But what I'm going to do now is double up on my socks because I was slipping a little bit when I was trying to go low. So, yeah, Act 2, weightlifting era. I'm going to keep going. I'm locked in. And I'm very thankful that I just have this mindset now because, once you go to the gym and you just start seeing your goals come to light and you're reaching them and, you just feel good. You just feel really good. So it's about, being healthy internally and on the outside. And it's good for your mental. You see what I'm saying? So I said my 2 words for 2026 will be about discipline and being calm. I'm working on I feel like I'm doing well with the discipline part, but I'm not going to lie to y'all. Sometimes when I be telling y'all to do stuff, I don't be doing it. I'm a Scorpio. When I be telling y'all, like, think before you speak, I be speaking before I think. Like, I be really turned up on the back end. And the person that be causing me to not be nonchalant, he be laughing. Like, he said he be listening to some of the stuff I be saying to y'all. Like, this girl is, y'all, she is not being, no, it's not that I'm not authentic. It's that I'm a work in progress. I am working on myself. So I have to remind myself while I'm reminding my listeners. That's how it works. You feel me? So I have to practice what I preach, but I also have to continue preaching. It's going to happen eventually. But also I have to remove the people that's causing me to turn up. And when I told him that, he got quiet. Yeah. About to cut your water off. Exactly. Let me see what else. Still with my 9 to 5, I'm very thankful and blessed. I'm actually a part of a great team. And it's been really, really amazing. As you all know, I work in the medical field during 9 to 5, and it's open enrollment time. So we're just, boots on the ground with it, just really making sure that you all are, getting the health care and the information that you need. And just be patient. That's what we ask for all health plans. You see what I'm saying? Just be patient. Make sure that you're doing your part as a member. You see what I'm saying? Make sure that you're asking the correct questions, asking to make sure that your provider is in network. You're also making sure that your benefits are on point. You cannot assume that everything is correct. You cannot assume that HR, submitted the correct papers or, let things just go. Stay on top of everything, because if you don't, then that's when you end up in a jam. And then if it's too far outside of a certain period, then you literally have to fight like Rocky to get things corrected. And you don't want to have to fight, because it's very taxing to the mind when you have to fight for things. You see what I'm saying? And you can't get, your medical, you can't get your medication. So stay on top of it now. So then that way you can still go ahead and get the care that you need, because you pay for benefits. So make sure that you utilize things such as gym memberships through your health plan. If you have it, call your health plan and say, hey, do you guys offer gym memberships? Do my benefits offer gym memberships? It may be called One Pass, it may be called Active and Fit. It can be called different things, but see if it's available. Also utilize those EAP, Employee Assistance Program, if it's available through your benefits. That will allow you to utilize things in a free space, and then you'll eventually have to pay depending on your benefits. But like, say if you want to, try therapy, family counseling, legal advice, daycare, just all of those things, your benefits are there. You just have to inquire. So if you want, let's say you need therapy, you need to talk to somebody, right? You call and say, hi, do I have employee assistance program with my benefits? They say yes. You say, I want to know more about mental health services. I would like to, possibly see a therapy. There's nothing wrong with that. That means that you're doing the work as a person to make sure that you're in the right space to deal with other people. You see what I'm saying? So go ahead, find out what your benefits are, find out what your copay is. Thereafter, you have the free sessions, because sometimes you can get like 5 free sessions and then you'll have to pay the copay. You see what I'm saying? So also see if you have your benefits for FSA, HSA, all of that. Make sure your claims are processing correctly. Typically, claims take 30 days to become available. When you get that explanation of benefits, which is an EOB, you will then be able to find out how your claims have been processed. That means how the claim has been paid out by your insurance. That means also how your provider sent in the claim to be billed to the insurance. All of this stuff is available to you. You have to really read and comprehend. You see what I'm saying? So all those times and hours that you put into social media, that can be applied to handling your actual business. And then you can have a little bit of time for social media. That's why I'm saying utilize the time wisely. I'm also really, really going to focus on time management, because sometimes I have to end up rushing doing like content creation, because I'll end up getting distracted by social media. So I've gotten like different apps on my phone to help me do cutoff times or go to bed on a timely manner and things like that. So if you do have questions about certain things when it comes to your benefits and medical, I can answer, but remember, all plans are different. All health insurance plans are different. I can give a little bit of insight, but not a lot. You're going to have to contact your health plan directly, you know? So hopefully that helped you out. Now I have a question. I wasn't going to summer jam him, but I got to get this off my chest a little bit. So at the end of the year last year, I had received a text from the Hey You person. And he's younger, right? He's younger. And how can I explain this person? So we are like 5 years apart. So we're not in the same playing field, but I'm a nice person. He's a nice person too, but I'm a nice person. And sometimes me just conversing with others it's wasted time. Let's just say that. So sometimes you have to be very, very, very tight with your time. So this will be a perfect way. Well, this was a perfect way to end the unnecessary communication, because it's just like you're not adding to me. You're just literally taking up space. It's like you don't motivate me. I do everything for you. I'm the asset, right? I don't like to function like that. You're no benefit to me, and I'm not being mean, but this is just the harsh reality of it. You see what I'm saying? So I got a text from him, and the text was lengthy. So we're going to change the name just for, party's sakes. So the text goes, this text came, listen to the time, 1:09 p.m. Listen to that, y'all. That's very important. I have to make sure y'all listen because it's very important. So it goes, I love you, Tasha. And because I love you, part of me thinks I would walk away in 2025 so you can live your life without me being a burden or a distraction, or my heart won't let me. I know I broke your trust, and I know there isn't any way back from that. Still, what I feel for you is real, and letting you go feels impossible. You mean too much to me to pretend otherwise. I've got a few hours left, and honestly, I just want to let you know that my answer is I will not walk away from you. I'm choosing to do the work to earn you back, even if it takes time. So that was at 1:09. So I was getting dressed to head out, and I came back to my phone. I come back. I'm like, what's this? Like, he never sends me detailed text messages. I'm like, this is odd. So I look, and I'm like, well, that's not me. So all of a sudden, he sends a text, because on iPhone, you can snatch a text back with an amount of time, but he didn't have time to snatch it back, right? So he probably looked down like, oh, shit. So, fellas, here's the thing. When we're all single. We can do us. Everybody's free to do them, right? Right? Women know that y'all have bitches. But you cannot let your bitches know that you have bitches. But we know you have bitches, if that makes sense, right? Once we realize and know and it's confirmed that you have bitches, then it changes up. Our time together is our time together, and our time apart is our time apart. It changes everything, right? So you can go lengthy in detail with this shorty, but you can, Wow. Okay, let's get back to Poindexter and his deep texts. So I didn't say anything. Now I'm a Scorpio. I will go radio silent. You won't know what I'm thinking, where I'm going, what's going on. I would just leave you with whatever you just did. I'm not going to say anything. So at 1:23, he goes, That message definitely wasn't for you. I was supposed to send that to my man. In my head, I go, so you're gay? Because I know my name isn't that name, so of course it's not for me. Weirdo. So I still didn't say anything. I'm not saying nothing. I'm radio silent, y'all. So he's just probably at work. If he was like, I got him standing in one spot, y'all. Y'all know when you be trying to text somebody, trying to figure it out, you standing in that one spot in the supermarket, just standing, texting somebody like, yeah, I'm not saying nada. So then he sends me a screenshot like, I'm just sending you proof to let you know that I used GPT chat for my friend. That was for my mans. Y'all. So he sends me a screenshot of GPT chat. The time says 1:23. At 1:23, his dumbass went to GPT chat and goes, improve this text message to send to, again, we changing names, to send to Tasha for my friend. At 1:23, the dummy sends it to me. Here's proof because I know you are probably going to overthink it. I was using GPT chat. GPT your ass out of my motherfucking Ronnie, what y'all men be thinking? Ronnie, don't answer that. You just listen to the story. What some of y'all men be thinking? Because Ronnie's a good guy. Ronnie's a Scorpio. They know not to play with us. Listen. Well, hold on. Ronnie's a Scorpio, but he's an October Scorpio. Let me think, because some of his Scorpio partners out here be making Scorpio men look crazy. Shout out to Future, Diddy, all of them. Drake. Anyway, so weirdo, if you went to GPT chat at 1:23 to ask for help for a text message for your friend, it would have said 12 something because you sent the text to me at 1 something. Y'all gotta stay off of drugs. And if you don't use drugs, you gotta stop using social media because it's poisoning your frontal lobe that's still not developed, and it should have been developed, right? It's messing you up. What in your right mind or your no mind thought you was going to be able to send that over to me, and I'm sharper than a machete? All right. So then I'm still not saying anything. He called me, not saying anything. He sends me a text message and say, did you block me? On iPhone, if you block someone, it's going to turn green. It's right? Right or wrong, y'all? Audience. Chat. So I let him go through all day. And then I finally called him. I said, hey, in a fake sleepy voice, y'all. Hey. I saw you had called me. You good? What's up? What's going on? He said, I'm just laying here. Yeah, laying there. Okay. I said, well, I just calling so you can give me the opportunity. I'm giving you the opportunity to, keep it real with me. I said, you don't gotta lie. I said, because we're not in a relationship, so you don't gotta lie. I do me. Of course you do you, but you shouldn't let me know that you do you when you was just texting me last night that you want to suck my toes and you wanted to do things to my, other parts. I'm trying to keep it, as clean as possible just in case Granny's listening. So you doing a lot, mister. You want to suck the toes. You want to do things to my peach. What is going on with you? And so he goes, nah. So I gave him time so he can come up with the lie. Look, here he goes, y'all. It was perfect. He was rehearsing, and here he goes. That was for my man Charles. He sent it to me. I put it in chat because he don't be using it, so I sent it to him. I said, oh, he don't got access to chat? GPT chat or whatever? He's like, no. He just wanted me to use it. I just help him out sometimes. I'm like, oh, okay. Call him. Huh? Nigga, if you can you can hear. Call him. I'm not calling him. He's that man moving. Okay, yeah, you're lying. And this is what all men say and do when your back is up against the wall. I've been studying y'all for so long, and y'all all do this. Here you go. Well, believe what you want. Yeah, I don't need to believe what I want because I already did my research and I already know. I'm not going to say any mean words, but young man, I already know. Go find you something safe to play with because it's very dangerous over here. Very. So he goes, I said, you don't have to call because I already found the young lady. Do you want me to DM her? Radio silent, y'all. Don't play with me. I said, back in my hacking days, I would have hacked your ish. I'm at a point where I can pay somebody to hack your ish, but I don't really care about you like that. But the point is, I do not like liars. And you guys are probably thinking, like, Candi, well, if you don't care for him, you don't like him, that's not your dude. Why are you here? Because he lied. The principle is about the lie. It's not about all of this. It's about the lie. I respect dudes that be like, oh, damn. That's my fault. That wasn't for you. Oh, okay, I know. Yeah, I'm out here. Yeah. I mean, you do you too, sis. Oh, yeah, that's facts. Yeah, da. And we would have moved right past it, but you wanted to do all of this. Some you went, get your lying behind out of here. I don't do liars. You don't have a reason to lie. So, yeah. Ugh. And the crazy thing is that he thought he was going to still be on my social media looking at so I blocked that man off my story so fast. Now you in GP. You in GP, right? Just stay over there. You ain't on my stories. Because the stories is where it allows, social media actually allows men to be lazy, where they don't really have to put too much effort into doing the pull-up, doing the calling, doing all of this. Because women, they see you. They see you. Y'all do get readies with me. Y'all in y'all panties and y'all bra. A man don't gotta wonder how y'all bodies look and all of this stuff because they already see it. Even though y'all saying it's content, y'all getting money. Don't be a slave to the dollar. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can get money with keeping some type of imagination for any type of guy that wants to approach you. But that was just something funny that happened in my life. But anyone that's listening to this that has an interest for me knows this isn't a dating show. But, I know men, you guys typically sometimes look at our social media. People say that's our resume and, I have a podcast and all that stuff. I'm single, sexy, and free. I'm out here a little bit. But this is not a walk in the park. I don't want to, do that whole cliche thing is like a program is strict. There's no program, there's no strictness. I just have morals, values, principles, things like that I live by. You see what I'm saying? I don't like liars. I don't like disrespect. Anything that's going to make me, turn into a person I don't like to become, we need to, not operate in the same space. It's never that serious for me. I have no problem getting guys or, anything of that nature. I'm never pressed. If I entertain situations longer than what they need to be entertained for, is because I be, bored and it be fun and like, woo, whoop-de-doo. But at the end of the day, I can off it if I want to, So, moving on, let's get into a little trending topics. Shout out to Jada Waiter and Cash Doll. Those ladies are stunting. And not stunting in a bad way, because sometimes stunting can mean like, oh, they're fronting. No, these ladies are stunting as far as spoiling themselves, right? Jada had recently shared her dream home on social media, and it's beautiful. she said this is her vision. This was her home that she envisioned, and she shared it. And I don't understand that the hate that people have when people share certain things or reach their goals. I feel as though that social media, they get it confused because we are dumped in one space. However, social media, the followers, you guys have to understand that if you're not a celebrity, you are technically a fan, right? And so there's different tax brackets. These are different sets of people that you're following, and they can afford lifestyles that we have yet to been able to achieve. No shade. So back when we were growing up before social media, we just were able to see them based upon tabloids, newspapers, magazines, TV, things of that nature. So when we saw them on MTV Cribs, we were hype. Oh my God, did you see Swift? Did you see this person's house? Did you see this person's house? Da-da-da, whatever. Did you see his car collection? Da-da. Nobody was hating. Social media has created haters and people envying and wanting to compare. But why? These are rappers you're trying to compete with. Are you a rapper? Or do you clock into a 9 to 5? Why are you trying to compare with a rap? You can't. Young lady, you work at Walmart. Why are you over here disliking Jada? Because the influencers are the new celebs in this space. This girl is a millionaire. Why are you feeling some type of way about her home? Oh, if that was me, I wouldn't show my home. It's not you. It's not you. This is her. We weren't watching MTV Cribs and saying, if that was me, I wouldn't show my home. No, we were just like, wow, her house is nice. Wow. That's it. That's all the feedback we would typically get. Or, oh, I don't like that chandelier. Or, oh, that's not a nice house. That's the most we would say. But if that was me, how are you comparing and contrasting? Like, that's crazy. Get it together. Then we got the girl, Cash Doll, doing her thing. She bought a Maybach. Beautiful, stunting. Now, I don't know if it seems like she's single, but I don't really know. But if she is, she's doing her thing because she's mentioning that she's, celibate. So if she is, shout out to you, Cash Doll. And she seems like she's just focusing on her raising her children and being, the best mom that she can be to them. Now, oh my goodness. Wow. Grammy-winning gospel singer and pastor accused of sexually abusing a young man. That's Donnie McClurkin. Never could have made it, never would have made it, never should have. Donnie McClurkin, he denied the allegations in the lawsuit. So the young man, said that he came to him, pretty much after reading his book about overcoming the curse of homosexuality. And now he's saying that Donnie had touched him. So we have that going on with him. And then Tyler Perry has another lawsuit coming after him. And it's just like, it's a lot. It's really a lot. It hurts my heart because if these men are doing what they're being accused of, it's sad because, these young men trusted them, and then to have that happen, it's unfortunate. Now, Jadakiss had called Hove a professional curver, which is hilarious. Fat Joe was telling Jada how, Hove bigged up the podcast, and Jada was saying how Hove threw up the rock sign. That means he ain't coming. Gave props, threw up the rock sign. That means he ain't coming. And I am crying because, no, Jay-Z has mastered getting out of things. Like, just like saying, all right, cool, keep doing your thing. It's the rock. And then go. He's not going to say yay or nay. He's just going to, gently let you down. Would you rather a gentle let down or just like a straight diss? Let me down gently, guys. Now, rapper Max B and French Montana, they released a mixtape. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know. People were really excited about Max B's arrival after him being released. And yeah, that's all I'll say about that. Now, Fetty Wap, he was released 11 months early. He was supposed to be released, later on in the year, but he got out early and he had served 3 years for federal drug charges. And when he came home, his baby moms have been going off. Masika set it off, and then he had another baby mother set it off on him. And I'm just like, tag. I feel bad for him because it's like baby moms, they can either, make you want to stay away from the kids or, make you want to be around them. So hopefully, they'll be a little bit more understanding and give him grace because he has to come back to society and figure it out. A lot of them, they don't want to express themselves when they come home and say, hey, I'm mentally in a bind. Just give me a minute. Let me process my release. Because, of course, expressing yourself emotionally may not be good. It can backfire. So I'm excited about Fetty's release. I pray that he can get back in his space. I don't know how he fell off like that because from 2015 to 2016, we were just like, baby, won't you come my way? Oh, I'm sorry if I sang that wrong in your ear. But yeah, he had the club and outside lit. We would just, Trap Queen stands up. Shout out to us. But this year has been really crazy. Jill Scott has released or announced that she's releasing an album. Everybody's like excited about that. She's also going on, different like runs. She sat down with Angie Martinez and talked about how she can be dominant. Well, she's a dominant submissive. So I can agree. I'm a dominant submissive as well. If you can lead. That's it. You don't got to put too much into it. Just lead. I need to be able to trust you, though. Like she was saying, she was like, if I can close my eyes and you can drive, that's when I'll submit. And pretty much that's what she was saying. What else is going on? Oh, I know y'all want me to give y'all feedback on my thoughts on Nicki Minaj and her moves. And I'm really not going to do too much. I just feel like there were so many people that rocked with Trump, rappers, especially men, and they didn't get as much backlash as Nicki. And I feel as though that she's getting the backlash because she's not embraced. She's not liked. If she was liked, no one would care. Point blank, period. Will I still rock with her? I'm a loyal person. She didn't do anything to me directly. You see what I'm saying? So, the music, I can separate the person from the music. The music is why I'm there. I love the music. She hasn't put out anything new, so I'm going to rock the music that I love. The new album, I'm excited about it, but right now, it's just like, come on, Nick. We just got to chill a little bit on some of the moves that you're making. No, I'm not happy about them, but I just can't diss her on the strength of all of the moves because y'all still rocking with the same people who supported the Red Hat in the past. So cut it out. So that's what I'll say. But I'm not going to be too vocal on it because the way I'm headed, my direction, I have to be smart in what I entertain. So that's it. And if you come on my social media trying to say something as if I'm not going to speak on it, and you're trying to be a funny person, because, Charles, I saw you do that. Don't come on any other posts again. I'm going to block you off of there. Because if I turn off my comments on one post and you try to get it on another one, I'm going to just delete it. Don't play with me. Y'all know how I am. All right. Oh, Kim K releasing the Skims. First sneakers with Nike. Those look fire. I want to go ahead and get a pair. I got to see if I'm going to do it, though, because I'm trying not to buy any sneakers, but I got to see. But we'll talk more next month. February is coming. I released some new merch. Make sure y'all check it out. And it's a tote bag and a crew neck in pink. That pink is amazing, just in time for Valentine's Day, but still support it regardless. And that's pretty much it. So it is your girl, Candi Hustle. Thank you for tuning in to my What's Good Candi episode and catching up as best as we can. Oh, wait. Will Smith also got called out for some type of alleged sexual assault. Y'all, we got to talk about this next month. It's just too much. I can't. But yeah, pick up the phone next month. We're going to rap about it, talk about it. Rap about it, talk about it. 50 Cent still ain't respond to the Let's Rap About It podcast when they came out with their bars. Yo, it's too much. And yes, I am like Clarissa Shields when it comes to my man, just like Rihanna. But do not ask my man how he wants his eggs scrambled, what type of water he drinks. Don't ask him to fix his plate. I'm here for all of that. Y'all take it easy on Clarissa this year because y'all don't be knowing what people be going through on the back end. So even though she can be annoying on social media, maybe she's getting paid from it, but she's in love with Pap, and Pap is upstairs. We are out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in to Dope Chick with Ambition podcast. Later. Mwah.